Good morning, it's day 29 out of 100 of my fitness challenge before I turn 40. And I've lost another kilo this past week. I missed my kilojoule intake for 3 of the days, and I don't think I worked out at all last week. No, I didn't hit any workouts. I went that climbing on the Monday, but that's about it. So yeah, it just shows that diet is the most important. Doesn't really matter about workouts, but yeah, I don't really want to talk too much about the actual fitness side and health side of this challenge. I want to touch more on the mental and emotional side of being a dad, because after yesterday or after last night, I don't feel as though I'm a great dad. I mean, I'm not terrible, I'm not bad, although some might say I am, but yeah, so there was another blow up yesterday. Mondays are meant to be our family days out, and yeah, we started off well. We went to, where did we go? Oh, this pop-up play center. Had some fun there with the kids. They were making sandcastles and digging with excavators and all that kind of stuff. Had some lunch, all good. And then took him to an arcade after. Took Rocky to play. Zeke's a bit too young. Yeah, I think Rocky was overstimulated at the end of this, and walking back to the car, he wandered off. We both lost track of him, sight of him, and kind of freaked out. But you know, he came running back, calling out to us or calling out to his mum, and yeah, I kind of just got angry at him for wandering off, not listening, when really it was my fault for not watching him. And the ring lights just ran out. Bit darker now. Yeah, so Rocky ran off and comes back, and I get a bit mad at him. And to be honest, it was in public, so I don't know whether it was just a reaction to potentially losing him, or a reflection on me being a shit dad for losing track of him. Anyway, this is not why I don't think I'm a great dad. The real reason is, being overstimulated is a bit different, is a bit disobedient throughout the whole car ride. This progressed into dinner. So while Bianca was meal prepping for the week, I was feeding both the kids, and Rocky didn't want to eat, which was frustrating, but usually I let it go as long as he's eaten enough. But in this instance, he hadn't eaten anything, and he's complaining, he's whinging, and then Zeke starts. I'm feeding him, and Rocky's triggered Zeke to stop eating and start crying and acting up. So my patience really wore thin, and I exploded. I lost it at Rocky, to the point where I think the amount of times I've lost it at him, I think he's scared of me now, and that's not something I ever wanted to be as a dad. Feared. I don't want to be feared, especially at 3 years old, and yeah, every time it happens, I apologize and I say I'm not going to do it again, and it happens again when I'm tested. Yeah, it's not a good thing. How could I be a good dad or even a great dad if my own kid is scared of me? It's not right. Yeah, it's not just like, yeah, you can discipline your kids and you can raise your voice, but I'm not just raising my voice. I'm completely losing it, like I'm a toddler doing a tantrum. And can you imagine, like, this massive guy in comparison to my toddler, just yelling in your face, or aggressively picking you up and threatening? Like, how can that feel for him? That would be terrible, and yet I can't stop it. So Bianca's suggested maybe therapy, and I kind of just laughed it off because, when I was growing up, the therapy wasn't a thing, and it's always expensive. But like she said, if I say I want to change, and then I'm not willing to do it, so do I really want to change? I feel like I can, with a bit of Googling, and I can do it myself and start really focusing, implementing the changes. But she might be right. It might be something, back to my childhood. Not that it was terrible, but everyone's got certain traumas from the past. But, no one's to blame. It's, look, I'm traumatizing Rocky. It's just shit has to say that sentence. I'm traumatizing Rocky. Like, I gotta bloody change, man. Yeah. So again, by the end of the night, we'd made up. I put him to bed, but so what happens is I put him down to bed and I just stay in his room for a bit in the dark on the little couch thing, and that's when I really have time to think. And it was quite emotional last night, thinking how bad it's become. And then that's when I had the chat with Bianca and just let her know that I can't keep going this way, or else, it's not great. It's not good. That's all I can say. Yeah, but we'll end on a positive note. I lost the kilo. I'm tracking towards that 75 kilo goal. I could probably even go down now. And we're over a quarter of the way of the challenge. The other streaks from day 25 that I'd add, the joint pills, the fish oil, the wall slides for better posture, and the 2 bottles of water. Shit ass. Like I do it one day, forget the next day, do it 2 days, forget the next day. So it hasn't really taken off. The Streaks app isn't really helping. Like I mark it off, but then I don't really feel the need to continue the streak. Like it's not motivating enough. But I think it's just because it's the new habits introducing. It takes a while to get used to. So I'm just going to keep pursuing that. It's easier when on a work day because I'm grounded in my office and to a certain schedule that I can, say, all right, I'm going to take my pills first thing in the morning. I'm going to take my creatine and I'm going to do my wall slides at this time and this time. But at home during the weekend when I've got the kids, it's just go, 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 and there's no routine. There's their naps, but there's no routine. It's just, where are we going? What are we going to do today, kids? Where are we going? So, yeah, just another thing to work on. Anyway, day 29, bring on day 30 tomorrow. Have a good week.